A new Wordle puzzle is online. Click on the link to play.
Listening to the following video may give you clues. Please like and share the videos.
Mumbai Indians vs Chennai Super Kings. Why are they below par? There are many reasons why Mumbai Indians are below par, and Ishan Kishan has been the only spark in their batting this season.
The bowling has been mediocre, and Rohit Sharma's leadership has been questioned. But why hasn't Mumbai pulled off a more balanced game against Royal Challengers Bangalore? Let's examine each aspect of the Mumbai Indians' performance and why they are below par.
Mumbai Indians have struggled with each bat and ball this season. In the last few seasons, the Mumbai Indians have struggled with each batsman and ball.
It is no wonder that they have failed to make the playoffs. The batters have not performed well either, and the team has not gotten a lot of runs from them.
They have been out of form from the first week of the season and have not come out of their shell well in the second phase of the IPL. The Mumbai Indians' famous batting lineup is not working this season.
In previous seasons, the top order was full of stars like Quinton de Kock, Ishan Kishan, and Surya Kumar Yadav. Their middle order has been a disaster with batters like Kieron Pollard and Hardik Pandya struggling.
However, a lot of fans thought that they had a good batting lineup and a good bowling attack, but this season, they've struggled with each bat and ball. The Mumbai Indians have lost 6 consecutive matches.
This is the most losses a team has suffered in an IPL season. This is the most losses by any team in the first half of the season.
Despite being one of the best teams in the tournament, the Mumbai Indians have struggled with each bat and ball. They've failed to win a single match, which has left them in a desperate situation.
During the mega auctions in Bengaluru in February, the Mumbai Indians were very risky. They invested in a few players, including a superstar with a big reputation and an untested youngster with promising potential.
Overall, they spent up to 31.5 crore on 3 players. Compared to this, they spent 16.4 crore on only 18 players.
Clearly, they failed to make the right choice, so Mumbai Indians are the worst performing team in the IPL 2022.
The team has lost 7 of their 6 matches this season and is a pale reflection of the hapless and competitive team it once was. The Mumbai Indians are 9th in the table, a place where they have struggled with each bat and ball.
They must snap a 3-match losing streak to make the playoffs. The Mumbai Indians' recent loss against the Lucknow Super Giants has virtually eliminated them from the playoffs.
Mumbai Indians bowlers have been mediocre. The bowling for the Mumbai Indians has been mediocre this season.
While Jasprit Bumrah and Murugan Ashwin are peerless performers, their team's other bowlers have been average or expensive. With only 4 overs each, a team's bowlers must put in a decent collective performance to make the batter's task easier.
Mumbai's batting has been solid in recent years, but they are a long way off that level of performance this year. Rohit Sharma's poor form has continued to hurt Mumbai Indians' chances in the tournament.
Against CSK, he went for a 2-ball duck with a chip shot to mid on off Mukesh Chowdhury. Rohit Sharma's average with the bat is mediocre, second only to Ruturaj Gaikwad's 18.5 last year.
Rohit Sharma has struggled with his batting for years. With the team struggling to finish the season in the top 4, the Mumbai Indians will have to rebuild.
After a disappointing season, they are likely to rebuild in 2022. With the current team's core players, they could form a champions side in the future.
For now, they need to focus on winning the IPL 2022 title, but Mumbai will need a miracle to stay in the competition. During the power play, Mumbai Indians have failed to defend scores of 170 to 75.
This is because they have failed to pick up wickets and have let runs leak in the middle and death overs. Moreover, missed bowlers have failed to hit the target in the first 2 innings.
It is unfortunate that they have been so ineffective in the power play. So, despite being the favourites, they have failed to win any of their matches this season.
Despite this, the middle order has been lacking impact players. Only Surya Kumar Yadav can make an impact in this position.
He has struggled with injuries, but has managed to score 52, 68, and 43 in 3 matches. In the batting order, R. Meredith and Fabian Allen are decent options.
These 2 players will likely get backed in the playing 11. Rohit Sharma's leadership has been questioned.
Following the team's poor start to the tournament, Rohit Sharma's leadership has come under fire, as rival fans have taken potshots at the skipper's performance. While defending champions Chennai Super Kings knocked MI out in their last game, critics have pointed to the skipper's 34-year-old record and said he won trophies with world-class players, not his leadership skills.
The team's performance has prompted a series of questions about Rohit Sharma's leadership after their defeat to the new side Lucknow Super Giants on Wednesday. Mumbai's per-run rate has resulted in fines for Mumbai as they were penalized with the maximum fine.
Despite this, they still have a slim chance of qualifying for the playoffs. Rohit Sharma's leadership has been criticised after Mumbai Indians' shock exit from the IPL 2022.
While the team played poorly against two destructive batting lines, RCB were only able to score 145 at the Chinnaswamy Stadium, and Mumbai Lions were restricted to 176 at Wankhede Stadium. Rohit Sharma feels that the team needs an extra middle-order player to get past the bad innings.
As the captain of the India Test, ODI, and T20 sides, Rohit's leadership has come under scrutiny after his team's humiliating defeat against CSK on Saturday. The former India captain is expected to step down as MI captain before the end of the season.
However, it is likely that Rohit will rest and focus on his batting instead. Dermy's fielding was the worst it has been in 4 to 5 seasons, and Rahul's imperious knock was the difference in the game.
Despite this, MI still managed to bat well and get some solid wickets. However, the team's extra spinner, Fabian Allen, failed to do the job as expected.
This means that Jasprit Bumrah has had to carry the burden of MI and could not save them from disaster after the loss to Chennai Super Kings. MS Dhoni handed over the captaincy to Ravindra Jadeja, and the two teams haven't won a game this season.
Chennai won the toss and opted to bat first. They scored 155-7 but were bowled out for just 156.
This defeat leaves Mumbai Indians bottom of the IPL. Mumbai Indians bowlers have let a balanced game slip away abruptly.
Mumbai Indians bowlers have let a balance that had seemed to be in their favour slip away in the final overs. After a brilliant start, the Mumbai Indians bowling has let a balanced game slip away abruptly.
The bowlers are missing the experience that they need to take the game to the next level. Keeping the game in check will be key for the Mumbai Indians, and they failed in this department.
The Mumbai Indians bowling unit has been their weakest unit this season, and this shows. They've only got one quality bowler in Jaydev Unadkat, and they have no real depth at the other end of the field.
Rohit Sharma has been solid during the power play, but he has not been consistent enough to keep a balanced game. The Mumbai Indians need an extra 20 runs, which means they need at least 2 more wickets in the lower order.
India required 86 runs off 17.2 overs, but they lost 3 wickets. The Mumbai Indians bowlers were smart against KKR, reducing them to 67 thirds.
This allowed their top order to get into a good position and score runs. With the Indians' batting order on a 5-match winning streak, their bowlers' wicket-taking ability is a big factor.
Despite a strong batting lineup, the Mumbai Indians bowlers have let balanced games go begging. Despite their young batting lineup, the MI openers have not got a chance to get going post-power play in many of their recent matches.
Rohit Sharma has failed to score a century after the power play, and Suryakumar Yadav hasn't contributed much to the cause with the score at 200 for Mumbai Indians. It is important to keep in mind that the match is very much still in the balance.
The bowlers have a lot of options in their team, and they can use different combinations depending on the strength of the opposition. They also have many spinners and pacemen, so it's easy to put together a strong attack with a variety of options.